In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you about 25 business ideas that you can start in the year 2022. I know it's already March and you're thinking you should have given all these ideas in January. It's never too late to start. Some of the ideas I'm going to be sharing with you are ideas that I have done personally in the past, or I still do currently, some that my sister does, and some that my friends and family are actually into. With these ideas or with these businesses, you need little capital. Some you don't even need capital at all. Just have the mouth to sell markets and you're good to go. Some of these businesses are school friendly or student friendly, and some of them you can do from the comfort of your home. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. The very first one is virtual assistant. So basically, you are somebody's assistant but virtually. You're not in the same location with them. Most people that prefer this kind of services are people who, you know, they have a lot to do. They don't want somebody physically crowding their space, or they need somebody to do things like organizing their emails, organizing their daily schedules, reading their emails, you know, just basic things. So with being a virtual assistant, you just need to be organized, very, very important. You need to stick to deadlines, very, very important, and you're good to go. So you can even be like a virtual assistant for 2 or 3 people, you know, unlike being a physical personal assistant where you're following somebody up and down, or you are having meetings with them one-on-one. Being a virtual assistant is actually a very fun job to do. Being a proofreader, this is particularly good for people who like to read books. So you could just like read over people's manuscripts, blog posts, ebooks, and lots more. It's very simple. If you have an eye for proper English, proofreading is great for you. I had a friend when I was in my master's program who did this, and as well as the second one I'm going to talk about, and she was making good money. I was like, wow. I just see her reading. I'm like, what are you reading? I'm like, oh, I'm just reading this person's manuscript, or this person's blog post, or this person's presentation. So yeah, and you don't really need a capital to be a proofreader. Transcribing, a lot of people need transcribers. If you're very good at transcribing, if you're good at listening and writing down, this is a very good job for you. Also with apps like Google Docs, it even makes your life easy. You can just play through. Like, there are ways to hack transcribing. If you're looking for freelance jobs like this, you can look on Fiverr, you can look on Upwork, or word of mouth will get you your next gig, who knows. So transcribing, very simple, very easy to do. You can do it on your phone and you can do it with your laptop. The next one is sales of digital products. I know everybody, I'm going to get into like physical one, because somebody's going to be like, why is everything online? What if I don't have data? I know. Now, sales of online products, this one I have made money from, so I can personally talk about it. Fun fact, the other day I was at home and I just got an alert for money. I was like, who is sending me money? It was the most random thing. This is a digital product that I had created. I've not even started promoting it, but I have it on the site, right? So I just got an alert for the digital. I didn't even know it was even the digital product. So at the end of the month, you know, or every website that you have maybe affiliate on, or you run businesses on them, they'll send you like your monthly report. So I got monthly reports from this website, and they said I made a sale. I was like, oh, so this is where this money came from. Digital products are great for passive income, because like I said, I'd done the work once and I've not even started promoting. Like, when I start promoting, what's not going to happen? So digital products can be ebooks, courses. I've sold courses in the past. I said this in one of my previous videos. I sold courses in the past. I made good money. You can do digital art if you're an artist. Digital art, wallpapers, calendars, planners. Like, the list is endless. If you want a video on how to create digital products and how you can make money from digital products, let me know. I will do that, especially with the fact that I have made money from digital products, and I will make more money very soon from digital products. So you want to look into digital products if you are curious about how to make money. Now, this next one is video editor. Video editing is actually very easy to learn. Well, it's not very easy. It depends on what you're editing. You can be a video editor for like a YouTuber. My sister does this. My younger sister does this. She edits YouTube videos for people and she makes good money. Also with the fact that YouTubers create content every other week or every week. And if you want to learn how to edit, you can just go to YouTube to learn how to edit. Pick a software and edit. You can edit on your phone, you know, charge good money. You can take people's like YouTube videos and make it into reels, or make it into TikTok. Then you can just have text flying over. Or if you want to even go you don't even need to do the movie editing. You don't need to go the extra mile and do movie editing. You can just do basic editing, cut and text, good music, you're good to go. So video editing is actually a very, very, very good way to make money. Like I said, my sister makes money from video editing and she's also a law student. So this is something that you can combine. Now, the next one, which is also in the line of editing, is podcast editor. This is something that people are still finding hard to do, because unlike video editing is something that it is everywhere. Everybody knows how to edit. You can easily learn. Podcast editing is not as common as video editing, also with the fact that, you know, podcast is just popping up and people are just getting into podcasts. So you can look into podcast editing. You don't even have to have Audition. You can use simple apps like Audacity. Audacity is free. Go to YouTube, watch tutorials on how to edit podcasts, and you are good to go. A lot of people are jumping on podcasts now, and some people don't even have the time to sit down to edit this podcast. They can send it to you virtually. You edit and then you send back to them. So podcast editing, amazing. Photo editing and photo manipulation is something that I've outsourced to people before. Like I said, I don't know if you know, I have a media business, photography and videography. So like in the, I think it was around that November December period where things were really heated and we're doing events back to back, and I couldn't handle post-production. I outsourced the photo editing to somebody just to make things easy and quick. So people like photographers always need editors to edit their photos for them, because editing takes a lot of time. If you have to edit like 300 photos or 100 photos, you can easily, now as somebody who wants to do this for people, you can go online, you know, learn how to use Lightroom, learn how to use Photoshop. So the fact that Instagram is creating an unhealthy standard of beauty, which of course I don't recommend, but people are always looking to manipulate their photos, adjust their waist, adjust their hips, adjust their legs. So you can look into that and you get people who want you to constantly edit photos for them. So this is something you should look into if you have that creative eye. Okay, now the next one, which I have done in the past and I have friends who still do this, is social media manager. Social media manager sounds like, are you telling me that there are people that can't manage their own social media? Yes. Not that they don't know how to do, they don't know how to do. Actually, some people don't even know how to do it at all, and some people don't have the time for it. You know, there are people that they have 9-to-5 jobs and they are also running their side also, which is probably like their small business, and they probably have a family that they are also juggling. You know, those kind of people, they need extra time or they need extra hands to help them keep their businesses running. So those are the kind of people you want to reach out to and manage their pages for them. I've done this in the past. It's actually a really fun thing to do, especially if you use websites or apps that help you schedule content. The best thing is just like you're making money while you snooze. You just schedule all your content in a day or two. So people need managers to help them with their social media accounts. If this is something you are interested in or something you are good in, then definitely look into social media management. It's great as a student. You can manage this and manage your job, or manage this and balance school, and also is a very great way of making extra money. It's sweet money, extra money. Content creation, it's like, okay, what do you mean content creation? Like I said, there are people who don't have time to manage their pages. They also don't have time to create content for their pages, or they don't even have an idea of how to go about it. Like I said, I have a media business, and I know that I don't even know, it's a fact, I have created content for several small businesses, from photos for their websites, photos for their Instagram pages, to videos, to stop motions, to TikTok videos. Yes, people need content creators to create TikTok videos for them. So if you are somebody that is creative and you are constantly on the internet creating content, why else tell them I can do this thing for you? Send it my way, let me create content for you. So content creator, companies need you, small businesses need you, even influencers and celebrities, they have the ideas but they don't have the time to create the content. They need you. So definitely look into content creation. Product photography. For product photography, is actually very easy and very simple to start. You can start with like website photos, take things around your house, take a few pictures which will be your sample pictures. You can use white background like a cardboard, you can use silk fabrics. I think I have videos on product photography, you know, and then create a price list of how much you would charge per photo. Like this product photography thing is so sweet. The thing is, we think that these things are so basic, but people don't have the time, and then some people don't have the skill to create the content. Look into product photography. Is an amazing way to make money. You can start off with your phone, you can start off with your ring light, you can start off with 70 naira cardboard. I have cardboards, I have backdrops and all of that I use to create content, but when it's for customer, I don't used to use my phone. No, but somebody will gonna say, my phone, I'm busy saying, yeah, product photographs. No, I don't use my phone, but you can definitely start out with your phone and with your cardboard and your ring lights. After school tutor. This one, I remember growing up, we used to have it a lot. I don't know what's going on now. I feel like people are taking it off because it's online. But I have I want to call him like a big bros, that this is what he does, and he's successfully sustaining his family and they are doing well. After school, he goes to, the students' houses and he teaches them after school lesson. And this money, if you hear how much they are charging for after school lesson these days, something you can look into. Teach like math, physics, English. Even primary school children, actually, these days they do after school lessons. I think they've been doing it for the longest time. And also this is another reason, is because parents need their children to be busy after school. So after school lesson, after school coaching, this is something you can look into. And because I know someone personally who is doing this successfully, I believe that after school lesson is actually a very lucrative business. Once you can teach and you're not flogging somebody's child to stupor, you are good. Okrika, which some people also call thrift selling, is so huge right now. Because I buy a lot of things from the market, I know the prices of these things. But when you ask somebody selling thrift online, they're always talking about how sometimes they will get bad batches in the bill, or maybe the item is not good after they wash it, ironing it, photography and all of that. But it is actually a very lucrative business, and I believe that most of these people make as much as 200% profit. So with thrift, which in Nigeria we also know as okrika, you just go and buy second-hand items, wash them, take good pictures, post online, and you sell your market. So once you have a good eye, very good eye for good products or for good clothes, it could be shoes, it could be clothes, it could be furniture, it could be household items like decor pieces. People sell things like ACs online, televisions. Like if you go online, you find different pages of people reselling stuff. Also people that are relocating, people that are moving to like America, Canada. Right now a lot of Nigerians are migrating, or as Sheon Kuti says, they are escaping. And people are looking to sell off some of their items. It's something you can do. You can be the middleman in between the seller and the buyer, and you make a small commission of that. So thrift or reselling items for people who are relocating, amazing, is a great way to make money. And you don't even have to own these items. That's if you are reselling, you don't have to own these items. Home cooking and delivery. Home cooking and delivery, basically, if you are a good cook, or if people compliment you that you are a good cook, my dear, go and buy a container, do sticker and start selling it. People don't have time to prepare breakfast before they go to work. People don't even have time to prepare breakfast for their children. That one is sad, actually. I was having a conversation with my friend who moved to Lagos recently. He was complaining about how people buy so much food in the mornings. Like the Ewagoi woman is sold out, the Akara woman is sold out, the puff puff person is sold out, and he said he could not fathom how people can't prepare their own meals. I'm like, this is Lagos, guy. Nobody has time to be cooking and be serving a whole, even if you are cooking the food safe before you leave your house. I don't know, nobody has time. If you are a very good cook, you can cook food and take it to offices, or even post online and people will order and have the food sent to them. Another angle for home delivery is you can cook foods in batches. Cook soups like eforiro, egusi, edikaikong, afang. I've actually gotten afang before from somebody because I don't know how to cook afang, and afang is delicious. Chef's kiss, right? So I've ordered afang before and I had it stored in the freezer. I was eating it as I know how to dabon. So I was eating it little by little. So if you're a very good cook, this is something you can look into. Prepare food. Maybe you could do per liter of soups, or you could do daily food delivery for people in offices, or you could do like a monthly batch for people who like to stock up their houses with different foods, from soups to rice, and things like that. So food delivery. Drinks, like I just talked about food, so drinks. So you can sell things like zobo, smoothies, tiger nuts. These are things you can look into when it comes to like selling drinks. And if you don't even know how to create these drinks, just go to youtube.com //search/ how to make zobo, how to make tiger nuts, how to make smoothie, how to make cocktails, how to make mocktails. Guys, all the information you'll need is on the internet. This is really easy to start and really affordable. With less than 20,000 naira you can start this business. With less than 10,000 naira safe. What do you need to make zobo? Roselle leaves, ginger, water, pot. You already have pot in your house, you have water. So just make sure that you invest in your content marketing, your marketing itself, and you also invest in your brand and your packaging. Have good zobo, good cocktails and mocktails, and you are good to go. If you are a very good dancer and you don't mind, you can teach people how to dance. I once joined a dance class when I was in uni. Could be a dance teacher. People want to learn how to dance. People want to learn how to dance for weight loss. People want to learn how to dance just to know how to dance. So if you know how to dance, then definitely look into being a dance teacher. Then it was actually affordable. It was not affordable because I was a broke student. But you know, it was something I was really excited about, learning how to dance and just moving my body. And they were teaching us salsa at the time and break dancing. But baby girl did not have time. It's not bringing money, so I left. But you could definitely look into being a dance teacher if this is something you know how to do, which is dancing. You can teach younger children ballet. I know that there are parents looking to enroll their children into like ballet classes or break dancing classes, and I like actually that a lot of parents these days are opening themselves up to other things aside, I don't know, things that we do not want to learn that they forced us to learn. If you're an instrumentalist, if you know how to play the sax, if you know how to play piano, a lot of parents are looking to enroll their children into classes like this. You know, just teach violin. I remember my sister was talking about how she wanted to learn violin, but she's in boarding school now, so we can't enroll her into that. That's my baby sister. But we're looking into getting her into one of these classes for the holiday because she's really interested in learning how to play the violin. So if you're someone that knows how to play the violin, or you know how to play the sax or the trumpet or the drums or parara, you know, just get a flyer. You can design a flyer on Canva and teach people how to do these things. People really want to learn, especially with the fact that parara is now, which is trumpet or saxophone, is now really huge, especially here in Nigeria. Another job or business or side also you can start is event hosts. It's like Damola has done everything before. Yes, I've hosted red carpets and I've hosted an event. I hosted an event when I was in Jos. I wish I had continued event hosting, but I don't know. The first event that I hosted was a huge one, which was a silver bed Valentine dinner. This was in 2016. Yeah. So wow, 6 years ago. What? Something you can look into. You can start off by hosting like family birthdays, family dinners, family events, school parties, and over time, you know, you can host your friend's wedding, and over time you get paid huge money to host events. This is something that people do and they constantly make money. So definitely look into hosting events. Is a very lucrative way to make money. If people constantly tell you, oh, you can pull a crowd, or you can control a crowd, you are good with jokes and all of that, then definitely look into hosting events. Souvenir. So what do I mean by souvenir? You can go to like Ikmori. Yeah, Ikmori, you can get some items. People share the most ridiculous things or the most random things. You can go to the market, buy souvenirs, and go to like a printer and print on them. Just collect the money, buy souvenir, print on them. Some people don't have the time to do this. I've done something similar, not necessarily souvenir. It was gift items for, you know, a corporate event, and I went to the market. I got all the items that they needed there and there. Even those people that print, they I won't say they roam around the people that sell these souvenir items, and they tell you, oh, do you want printing? There they will design what you want. You can take pictures and send to your clients or your customer. They will vet it and they print it, seal it, like they will remove everything from the nylon, print it, package everything back for you, and you're done. You don't even have to go and come back. Once you have your money, you can do it there and then. So souvenirs, gift items, a great way to make money. And with this one, you don't even need capital. You just have the mouths to promote markets. Gift business / souvenir, very lucrative way to make money. You can design websites for people. You can design websites for people. If you don't know how to do this, you can take courses online. You can go to YouTube to learn how to design websites. I make money through web design as well. It's another source of income for me. And making money from websites for a long time. like when it was blogging period, I set up blogs for people, design their blogs, set everything up. If they have issues with it, you can help them fix it up. So web design is a great way to make money. If you don't know how to do it, like I said, you can watch courses online, take courses online, or just do a little bit of research on YouTube and Google, and you definitely find something that helps you. So you may just need an initial investment, or maybe your own website, or you could do a website for somebody else for free or for close to free. And then once you have that, you can start using that one as a reference for other clients, like use that one as adverts or as sample or as a portfolio for other clients. So web design, definitely a great way to make money. The next one you can make money from, this one is particularly great for like stay-at-home moms, which is homemade products. You can sell candles. Candles are beginning to get are beginning to make a wave right now in Nigeria, but I know abroad candle is a huge thing. So you can sell scented candles, you can sell knitted items. If you can knit, actually can knit, but it's just one thing that I know how to do. So if you can make things like sweaters, you can make bibs. If you can do anything with beads, like maybe like necklaces, or maybe like beaded jars or beaded vases or beaded vases, this is something you can, if this is something you can do or something you are good at, then definitely use that as a way to make money. Look into homemade business, beading, knitting, scented candles, and everything like that. A great way to make money from your home. Interior decoration. If you have an eye for good interior, then this is something you want to look into. If you don't have any eye for it, you can also learn by taking courses online. You can take courses on websites, you can take courses on Skillshare or Coursera. I'm sure there are courses everywhere, or YouTube videos. Learn, then you can go to the market to get some of these items and decorate people's spaces for them. It's actually a very, very, very good way to make money. There are many interior decorators in Nigeria and even all around the world who are living their best life of decorating spaces for people. So you can start off for free. You can do children's room, you can do your own space. For instance, you can decorate your house, make it look really nice, and then from there you start getting people to pay you. Bed sheets and curtains, this one as well is actually very lucrative. You don't even need to learn how to sew, just know where to buy from. There and there in the market, you get tailors who will tailor it for you, and you package it, and you find customer and you sell. People sell for ridiculous prices. Like the prices, when I see the prices sometimes, because I'm just like, people should be fearing God. But hey, it is a very, very, very good way to make money once you have the mouth to market your business. You're good to go. Now the next one is jewelry. This is a business that I did in uni. I don't do that anymore. Jewelry, you can sell things like costume earrings, costume necklaces, costume jewelries, bracelets, body chains, waist beads, to mention a few. Rings, cocktail rings. People are always looking for things like this. I see them a lot also online. You can source them directly from like China. With a little bit of content marketing, you are good to go. You sell these items at really, really good prices. But just make sure that whatever you are buying, they are of good quality. Don't go and be buying fake and be selling at a very ridiculous price. You can also sell things like glasses. I know someone that sells glasses online, accessories, glasses, cufflinks. You can make really, really, really good money online with jewelries and accessories. So definitely look into that. Wigs. The hair business is so huge, it is ridiculous. Like if I wanted to get in the hair business, I think I would have done this as early as 2015, because I was already making my wigs like 2014, 2015. Making wigs, especially with what's that thing, revamping wigs. Oh my god, revamping. I think instead of actually making wigs, you want to look into revamping now, because people are buying wigs and they are not maintaining their wigs, and they need somebody to like maybe color the wig, change the lace for them. Maybe the lace is already worn out, or just bring the wig back to life. So you want to definitely look into wig making or revamping. Those are all the business ideas. Like I said, some of them I have done, some of them I am currently doing, and some of them I know people who are making it and thriving in these businesses. And not just, these are not things that maybe I went to online to go and look for. No, these are things that I looked around me. I was like, okay, what are some of the things that people around me, I didn't want to say makeup and hairdressing and barbing, I feel like everybody knows that already. Everybody is doing that. What are some of the things that you can do from the comfort of your home? Those are the businesses that I have brought to you and the ideas that I have brought to you. Let me know down in the comment section which of these would you be trying, which of these do you currently do. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you enjoyed it or you found it helpful, also hit that like button. Drop me a comment down below, let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel if you are into entrepreneurship, branding, content and lifestyle, and I'll see you guys in my next video.